That is full send. I did the exhaust and the intake. Did a little bit of transfer, just a tiny bit more. Pretty much made them sharp like the 365. By the way, I'm having problems with that sucker. It's the carburetor. I had a little Chinese carburetor slapped on it and it worked perfect. I mean, perfect. But I do have an air leak, so I ordered some seals. I even ordered some bearings. I'm going to change them just in case. The 372 build is on hold because I'm waiting on parts still. But that was it, man. I think it's got more power than it did. Well, than it did have. You guys like my wrap on my handle? All this is bicycle wrap. That's all it is. Just look up bicycle handle wrap on eBay, and it'll bring up a bunch of different colors. And it's really sticky, like well grippy, and it's actually really comfortable. When you know these don't have that much anti-vibe ish, I should say ish, but this right here helps with the hand. Even with the 365, 372 full wrap, I did this side and my clutch cover goes right on, no problem. But I like it. I like it a lot. I can't wait to get a set of cases for it and transfer everything over onto a good case. That way I can use that hole right there on the top cover a lot more. Now I got friggin' sawdust all in my Crocs. Oh man. One thing I want to share with you guys. That's cool. Right in my. Let me get this cleaned up, then we'll go inside. Okay. Just want you guys to know up front, I am a pack rat. I keep a lot of stuff that normally people wouldn't keep. Like, why would you throw a boat away? I mean, you could use it for something else. I mean, you can always clean it up and use it for something else. But I'll tell you what I did. I built me a grinding table, and I moved the saws back this way a little tiny bit. Oh, why didn't I just do, yeah, there we go. I moved the saws back this way towards the back of the garage, and I found two really nice metal like bins that used to be shelves, but somebody took them apart and they were separate, so I stacked them on top of each other again. That right there is going to help a whole lot with making custom dogs. Move my weight bench back out here. I know some of you guys are thinking, man, that dude's all arms, he's no chest at all. But you're right. I am stronger in my arm than my chest. Got that's going to be a project that's not going to be on the channel because it's not a chainsaw. See, I moved them back that way towards that pole, that one, and like there's my benches, and there's the little shelves that I made. The reason why I'm not showing you guys the rest of the garage, there's some stuff in here that's private, and I was told not to put it on camera, so I'm respecting that. But yeah. So after doing, I did this like in 2 days. I cleaned it all up, got a bunch of stuff out of here, and I even worked on that 028 steel tiny bit. I'm still waiting on parts for that. Like I said, I boogered up the crank. I was trying to put the bolt back on the crank where the flywheel side is. What I was doing, I was just getting into a big hurry, and I got ahead of myself like an idiot. But I did order one. I ordered a crank, the seals, and the bearings, so that thing's gonna get completely tore down and rebuilt from the case up. I did buy that came with the case. Yeah. The little paper thing goes in between the cases, yeah. So I got all that. I did do something else that's pretty cool. I wrapped my 268 with this. This is actually rubber. This is golf club wrap. But the only thing that sucks about this is that you have to have 2 of these to do a half wrap. So you'd have to have 4 to do a full wrap. And I did get the carburetor kit for this one. I put it in. I can't adjust the carb because I don't have the tool that actually adjusts it, because it's like those like round bits, but they got the little bumps in them or whatever you call them. I did get the 365 going. Like I said, I put that Chinese carb in it, and it just boom came alive. How you guys like my homemade duck bill? I put a bolt on the end of that Tygon, melted it a little bit so it swelled it out on one end, and it was just enough to, like, it got tight back in there where the little brass filter is to your tank. So I spiraled it in, and I took the main end of the hose and I melted it completely shut, and then I took a razor blade and I barely put a hole in it, just barely, and it works fine. I even did a 372 like that too, because duck bills for those are like $12 a piece. And I'm at the limit already with the cost of that build. Another thing, I did get some parts in for the 395, which is pretty cool. I got a wrap, and you guys are not gonna believe what I actually paid for this thing. I only paid 25 bucks for it. Yeah, I know. I'll never get that ever again. As soon as I seen it, I said, man, it's either a 390 or it's a 394, 395 full wrap. Now I seen the 3 holes in it, and I was like, yep, that's it. And another way to actually tell is the chain catch rubber piece right there is short. That's how you know it's actually Husqvarna, because the aftermarket ones have a bigger piece, and they're about like that wide. I did, however, get some other parts too, but that was for somebody else that was wanting them. Me and Justin Weaver did a trade. I built that 655 for him, and still couldn't get the gas tank to seal. I tried 3 different times, and he got it and ran it, and he said there was still bar oil in the gas, and I told him, man, I tried 3 different times to fix that thing. The only way to actually really fix it is to take it completely apart, case and all. But he sent me a 395 cylinder and piston. Justin, I got that ring off that piston. It wasn't really stuck like I thought it was. It was just crap up underneath it. And I'll be honest with you, all I did was spray it with some brake cleaner, let it sit for a few seconds, and then took a little tiny pick and it popped right out of there. Ansel, I know I got your saw still. My wife found a box, but she didn't bring it home. She left it at her work. So tomorrow I will get that and box that up and ship it out. I even got a set of dogs, a pair of big dogs for that at $3.95. These are the West Coast dogs, and don't get confused with the ones that actually come on a $3.95. These are about this much longer, and I think they're about that much taller. So that there is a difference between the two. The factory ones are a little bit shorter, but these are, I don't know who made them. They don't even say Husqvarna or nothing like that. There's no number or nothing on them, but I know you could have bought them back in the day, and I don't remember who made them. But I did get a set of those. I got the 395 cylinder. The one that came with the 395, it is sitting right here on the workbench, being a pick holder and a screwdriver holder. But look at the corner, it's broke off. I mean, I know I probably could have fixed that, but I probably still could have used it, honestly, but I didn't want to take that chance, and I'm gonna keep that cylinder just for holding my screwdrivers and picks. Oh god, I think that's it. Okay. Oh, that cleaned up the bench a little tiny bit. Got a lot of stuff off of it, and I got all my grinding stuff away from this right here, so flakes don't mix with build. One thing I do like about working back there is it is a lot more room to work with, and I can actually sit down and wrench on it if I wanted to, but that's just going to be for grinding. And I did make another little teeny tiny table, but I'm gonna keep that to myself. But until the next video, you guys have a wonderful day.